Not working.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, thanks. Tonight's meeting to order. Adequate notice of this meeting being held this second day of January 2025 at 7:30 has been provided in accordance with Section 3D of Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of 1975, commonly known as the Sunshine Law. Please rise for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, roll call. Cotton. Here. Kenny.
Here.
Lindsay.
Here.
Nelson. Here. Mueller.
Here.
Moon. Here. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Lindsay, if you could stand for the oath of office. Please repeat after me. I, Paul Lindsay,
I, Paul Lindsay,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I will keep the peace stand in the oath of office. Yeah. I, Richard Cotton,
I, Richard Cotton,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United
and
States
in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people.
so help me God.
So help me God. Thank you.
May I have a nomination for the appointment of mayor?
I make a nomination of Paul Muir as mayor.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Cotton,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yes.
Lindsay,
Yes.
Nelson,
Yes,
you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And may I have the, a nomination for the appointment of deputy mayor?
I'd like to nominate Judy Nelson. I'll second that.
Roll call is Cotton,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yes.
Lindsay,
Yes.
Nelson,
yes.
Muir.
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Muir, please stand for the oath of office.
Can we say right
I, Paul Muir,
I, Paul Muir,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United
in the
States
United States
and in this
and
state
in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
So help me
So
God.
help me God. Thank you.
We just swore Dawn as mayor, right?
That's fair.
Ever religious.
Oh, throws it all.
It does, it's not right.
I, Judy Nelson,
I, Judy Nelson,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Now Mayor Muir will take over the meeting.
I'm enjoying that, worrying about having to like, time to start.
Like, oh, you do the whole thing.
Thank you to my fellow committee members for your continued faith and support as mayor. But I think we've proven that this committee works together as a team with equal decisions, input, and bringing our own views and opinions to bear the best decisions for Bethlehem Township. So I look forward to doing that, continuing that through the new year. Mr. Lindsay, congratulations for being reelected to office. I think you've done an amazing job. It's been an honor to work with you in the first term, so I look forward to the second. And Mr. Gutman, we look forward to welcoming you. I think you're gonna bring some amazing skills and knowledge that'll help support those decisions that we're making through the new years. Thank you. Congratulations to you as well. Judy, congratulations as deputy mayor. Look forward to our partnership.
You as
We
well.
work well together.
Absolutely.
So thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you.
With that, I would like to ask for the committee to approve the motion to authorize mayor and deputy mayor to solemnize the marriage and civil unions. Can I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I have an authorization of agenda, finance compliance, and official service reimbursement. Can I have a motion?
I will also make that motion.
I'll second.
Do a roll call vote for that. Please.
Cotton,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yes.
Lindsay,
Yes.
Nelson,
Yes.
Muir.
Yes.
Thank you.
So, next on the agenda is the introduction and questions and question and answer segment for professional candidates who applied for the positions for Bethlehem Township for 2025. So first, thank you for all of those who have taken the time to join us in person. This is something we started in 2022. I think it's important because we would come in here and we would have a slate of candidates or professional candidates on the agenda, approve it, and I don't feel that our residents completely understood why we made the decisions we did, how we spend our taxpayer dollars and the professionals that we do. And so it's important that you're here. So I do appreciate that, and for our residents to put a face, because many of you are here at the meetings, but many of you do things in the background as well that people don't see on a regular basis. So I'm going to go through just the list as presented to me from Ms. Dispenza's clerk. And the first up is auditor, which is something cleaning company. Robert Swisher was supposed to join us. He did reach out to me. His daughter had a child today and he was going to the hospital. And so he asked not to have some excuse to, I said yes, but I did ask him if he would send anybody. I don't know if there's anybody on Zoom that's from Supply and Clooney. Did not get confirmation, okay. So I will say, I think that's a relatively valid excuse. Supply and Clooney have been our auditors, and I think they've provided some good service to us in the most recent years. So we'll discuss. Also to clarify this process, when I say we'll discuss, we're going to do the question and answer in public. We're going to take an executive session break to discuss, because they're contract issues, so we're going to discuss those in executive, and then we will come back out. And as you see on the agenda, approve resolution 2025-15 with the list of professionals that have been chosen from the executive session discussion. So that everybody knows how it's working. Township engineer, Mr. Decker from Van Cleef, if you'd like to stand up, share a little bit. Again, this was, I'm going to say, an uncontested professional position. And Mr. Decker's been with us for many years, helped us successfully in grants last year and a lot of other projects, but we still appreciate it. This is a 3-year appointment.
This is a 3-year appointment. I started with Bethlehem Township in 2012. So I just completed 12 years at the township. Just a little bit of background. I'm with Van Cleef Engineering. I'm an associate with the firm. Van Cleef has about 260 employees and 9 offices throughout New Jersey and 3 offices in Pennsylvania. It's not just me. We do have, I do have a staff that helps me on the projects. Chris and Jen are familiar with them, and I have another person that's starting on Monday to also help out. Yeah, one of the shining stars, I think, in the town has been the grant acquisition. I did a quick tally, and over the past 10 years, I think we've gotten DOT grants every year, and they've totaled about $1.6 million. And then more exciting is what we've been able to do at Heritage Park with expanding the park facility and getting those grants. And we're actively working on the MS4 program that is mandated by the state. We're able to secure some Highland grants to help that offset those costs. It's been a pleasure to work in town. You've got a fantastic DPW. I can tell you, I represent some other towns, and you really do have some of the stuff that the guys do. Contractors are challenged to do in some instances, so they're really a good group of guys. So,
Any questions from the committee for Mr. Decker? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Next on our list is Township Attorney, Mr. Rodney from Savo Schultz.
Good evening, members of the public, the township committee members. I grew up in Pittstown, in the hard streets of Pittstown. I graduated from North Hunterdon High School in 1998. I graduated from the University of Rhode Island in 2002, and I graduated from New England Law Boston in 2015. Doing the math today, this is going to be almost my 20th year of practice of law. I started with Lee Roth Law Offices in Flemington, a very small firm. And about 16 years ago, I was hired as an associate at Savo Schultz law firm in Somerville, New Jersey. We have 14 attorneys. We represent about 30 towns. Most of my professional background is in land use and development, representing developers, represent multiple land use boards over the years. And I'm also a prosecutor for many of the towns here in Hunterdon County. I've been the township attorney since 2022, I believe. And I always say to my clients, the best thing is if you don't call me. And this town has been a pleasure to work with, and we've really had very few complicated legal issues. Very proud of the Culbertson acquisition that we just finalized last Friday, and just providing a good cost and a good value with my professional team, my associates. Just for example, we had Ellen, who does our closing. She does our estates. She'd handled much of the Culbertson transaction. If we have employment issues, we have an incredible attorney, one of the best in the state to handle employment issues. And I think that diversity has proven to be invaluable. And we look forward to continuing service for this community and others.
Okay, any questions from the committee for Mr. Rodney? No, Chair, I think we've been respectful of our budget, which is much appreciated. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Municipal planner, hired Rowland Associates, to leave with Representative joining.
He's on.
Michael, I can't. Michael.
Hey, Mayor. Thank you.
Joining us.
My name is Michael Davis. I'm a senior planner with Hire Gruel and Associates. I started there last year, actually, and started working with Bethlehem Township early summer. We recently adopted a land use element for the 173 corridor. There's a lot of affordable housing work to be done over the next 6 months. It's been good to work with the planning board as well. I think that everybody is very involved in what happens in the township, and I think that's very important. Look forward to continuing to work with the township on all the planning efforts, ordinance revisions, affordable housing planning, and all the above.
Thank you. Any questions from the committee, Mr. Davis? Thank you.
Thanks.
Next on our list is municipal prosecutor. Bill Preston.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for the opportunity to address the group. My name is Michelle Cresty. I'm a partner at the law firm of Macy and Cresty. I've lived in Hunterdon County for 25 years now. My firm has been in various forms in Hunterdon County for about 20 years. So prior to being appointed as prosecutor last year for 2024, I was the municipal public defender in Bethlehem and the related court. I very much enjoy working in the town and with our staff here. They're very, very knowledgeable, very, very diligent, and a pleasure to work with. This year in 2024, we tried 3 cases to conclusion and have been working with the new municipal judge, Judge Shammy, and again, new team. There's a new assistant court administrator. So very much enjoying helping out Bethlehem Township and working with Bethlehem. So I'm happy to answer any questions anybody has.
Questions like that? Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
We have alternate prosecutor Eric Bernstein Associates. I don't believe we have a representative that had been prosecutor at one time and now are alternate. Public defender Wilhelm Reverso, your representative.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mary Anadide. I am from the law firm of Wilhelm and Reverso. I'm an associate there. I am not originally from this area. I'm originally from Ocean Township, but I live in Morris County now. I found myself up here in Warren County in 2021. I clerked for Judge Curry. And then that's how I met Scott Wilhelm of Wilhelm and Reverso. I started working there in, I believe it was June or July of 2022. When I started there, I was doing more family law. That wasn't my favorite area, so I pivoted more to criminal. And I started covering a lot of municipal court for the partners there because Scott Wilhelm, Jennifer Toth, they do a bunch. You may know those names. And through that, I was given the opportunity to apply last year for municipal public defender here. And I was appointed, and since then, it's been really great. I like working with the township. I love, me and Michelle work great together. I enjoy working with Judge Shamey, who I've also worked with in the past in Phillipsburg. And I think we have a really great team, and we've been making a lot of good progress. So.
Thank you. Animal control, Laura Rory, I know Laura, you're having some audio issues. I don't know if that's still the case. Laura, can you hear us?
She can hear us, but we can't hear her audio at this point.
Okay. We can chat questions if we have any, but are there any questions for? Nope. Yeah. Laura's our existing animal control officer, I believe the only applicant this year as well. Risk management, Brown and Brown.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Bob Gemmell. I'm from Brown and Brown. I have been representing the township for over 16 years now, believe that. I've been with Brown and Brown about that same amount of time. So it has been an absolute pleasure working with the township with insurance, property and casualty insurance purposes and for risk management and loss control. I need to applaud the township for the safety culture that has been established through the efforts of Mayor Muir and continue with Mr. Lenzi and with Ms. Nelson. The losses that the township sustains are very, very few. And the attention to detail to the safety culture is phenomenal. So I truly want to applaud you all for the work that you do. But again, it has been my pleasure to serve the township, and I look forward to continuing to serve the township in any way I can.
Great, sir. Any questions, Mr. Gill?
Thank you.
Thank you. First matter, we also had a proposal from the Bud Agency. I don't believe we have a representative present. And then the next is Bond Council. We're represented from Gibbons. Can't see you with the, I should clear the screen.
Just look okay.
Hey, this is John Drakowitz from the law firm. How you doing? Welcome. Glad to be on board to the mayor and the rest of the members of the Township Committee. I'd like to introduce myself. Again, John Drakowitz from the Gibbons Law Firm. We have applied to serve as bond counsel to the Township. Just very brief background on our firm, because I know you have other things to attend to this evening. Our firm is primarily located in Newark, New Jersey, but have offices in other parts of the state. About 160 lawyers. Even though we're a larger firm in size, we really try to attend to each and every client as the most important client in our group, whether they're larger firms, larger towns, smaller towns, counties, etc. And we represent about 50 towns or so and some counties, as well as other local authorities in the state of New Jersey. We've been serving as bond counsel to various entities from around 1990 to the present time. We also had the pleasure to serve as bond counsel to the Township of Bethlehem for numerous years, which we very much and thoroughly enjoyed. We have not served as bond counsel over the last couple of years, but would love to, again, present our qualifications and for consideration by the Township Committee for this 2025 calendar year. I will state that I think our pricing is very competitive pricing, because I know pricing is an important aspect for the selection of bond counsel. And also we'll state that even though we present in our qualifications an hourly rate, we rarely charge an hourly rate. It's really just basically the preparation of a bond ordinance or two, which is a fixed fee, as well as issuance of notes, which you have typically in the past done about once a year. And that's also basically a fixed fee based upon the size of the transaction. So the amount of invoices that would be presented by our firm would probably be one or two per year. And we would not charge on an hourly basis unless we mention that to the chief financial officer of the town, Jennifer Mooney. And we also have had a good relationship with Jennifer Mooney in the past in terms of working with her at Bethlehem Township, and we'd love to have the opportunity to do so again. And if any questions, we'd be happy to answer them, and for sure. And again, appreciate the opportunity to present our qualifications to the governing body.
Thank you for your time. Any questions from the committee members?
I do. So you're saying you would rarely charge the hourly fees that are listed here. I see the base fee of $4,000 plus the $1 per 1,000 bonds issued. You're pretty much saying that you could get, based on history with the township, what the township generally needs is within that $4,000 base fee?
Well, it's actually, if I may, it's actually less than that. That base fee would be only if bonds were issued. Typically,
Okay.
Bethlehem only issues notes, and that base fee is $1,000 for notes.
Okay, so then typically we more than likely wouldn't go over that 1,000. I see it up here with the $1,000.
Well, $1,000 plus it's called 50 cents per thousand of bonds.
Yeah, that I'm not that worried about, but yeah, I just wanted to see, because you had said, oh, it would only be special circumstances where we would get charged an hourly rate.
That's correct. You know, basically on $1 million deal, it would be a $1,500 fee, and a preparation of bond ordinance is about $475 or $600, one of the two. So the cost for the township is quite limited.
Okay. Yep, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the question.
2 notes left anyway. It's about $275,000.
The balance on the 2 notes?
275 approximately.
Scheduled to be paid off
2026.
in May of 20, I think, yeah. Right?
Yeah. Just a question that was asked, people understand, or anybody that's online. The prices that are presented by bond counsel depend on the type of debt instrument that we use. And so Bethlehem Township doesn't have long-term bonds. They actually only have $275,000 left in debt. And they're in 2 notes. The notes are usually like 10-year notes. They get renegotiated each year. So that's why the difference in the fees, and then the notes are less complicated than a bond issue. Thank you, Mr. Drakeowitz.
Thank you very much for allowing me the opportunity to present. Thank you.
And then we also have for bond counsel, Lance Goldman and Spitzer. I believe there's a representative who's supposed to be on by Zoom.
Yes, this is Everett Johnson. Can you hear me?
We can. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Good evening, Mayor and Township Committee members. My name is Everett Johnson. I'm a shareholder with Lance Goldman and Spitzer and co-chair of the Public Finance Department. I've been practicing law as a public finance attorney for over 20 years. A little bit of background about the firm. Lance has been in existence for over 100 years. We trace our historical roots back to the firm founded by David T. Lentz in 1919, who is a former Attorney General for the state. We are a full-service law firm offering legal services to corporate, individual, and governmental clients in almost every area of the practice of law. Our main office is located in Woodbridge. We also have offices in Newark and Red Bank, New York, and Philadelphia. Our firm is over 100 attorneys, and we are supported by 111 support staff employees, consisting of paralegals, secretaries, messengers, technology staff, library staff, and clerical personnel. Our bond department consists of 5 attorneys, 5 paralegals, a secretary, and a clerk, and they all practice full-time in all aspects of public finance. We currently serve as bond counsel to numerous public entities across the state, including municipalities, counties, municipal and county improvement and utility authorities, boards of education, and various state of New Jersey issuers. Our clients, include large cities such as Newark and Jersey City, short towns like Long Branch and Red Bank, and also smaller municipalities such as Califon and Lake Como and Union Township in Hunterdon County. We have had the privilege of serving as bond counsel to the Township of Bethlehem for the past few years. It is also always a pleasure to work with Jennifer and Christine and the staff of the Township, and it would be our honor to continue to serve as bond counsel to the Township in 2025. If you have any questions for myself, please do not hesitate to ask, and I will turn it back over to the Township. Thank you.
Any questions? Vinny?
So just to make sure that I'm comparing, right, so for basically what we would need, we're looking at about $2,500, and then 75 cents per $1,000, correct? Based
Correct.
on what the township needs are with the notes.
That's
I
right.
just wanna make sure. Okay. That's it.
But your notes are pretty small. You have a $275,000 note maturing this year, and that's, you pretty much only go out for notes once a year. So your bond counsel costs in general are pretty low.
Any questions? Okay, thank you for your time. We'll be going to executive mode line back up. Next on our list is IT, and the first on the list is Quick Copper Communications, which I believe is on Zoom. Representative from Quick Copper when we started the meeting. Do we still have them on there?
This is Jason.
They're here.
Okay.
Is Keith on? This is Jason.
I don't know. I thought he was on. Okay. Do you want to go, Jason? You want me to take it?
No, you can go if you have any questions for me. I'm kind of.
Okay. Okay. Can you guys hear me? This is Sal.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so we're proposing for the township. So are you looking for, I guess what we do? I'm kind of uncertain what the question was
This is
from us.
share
So,
about your company, maybe other municipalities you work with, based, so we have a comparative experience level. We have the proposal in front of us, so you don't have to go into the numbers.
okay,
If you have questions about them, we'll ask specific questions about the numbers, but
okay,
we want to know a little bit more about, your competency and experience. You don't have
okay.
to be-
So, yeah. Yeah, Quick Copper Communications, we've been established since 1999. We started off as a telecom company. We've been doing managed service provider for over 10 years now. We have many customers, many municipalities, car dealerships, manufacturing companies throughout the USA. And, we grow 20% a year. So all our customers are, very satisfied with our services.
Any questions from the committee?
So yeah, I have questions, because I'm the IT liaison on the committee. My name is Judy Nelson.
How you doing, Judy?
Good, how are you? So can you explain to me your support structure? I'm looking at your monthly costs and your one-time costs. And I'm looking at the monthly costs I'm guessing that's hosting, that's email, that's VoIP. Can you give me a summary? I was trying to figure it out.
So there's two parts to the proposal. One is the MSP services. The way the MSP services work is we load all our tools on all the computers. So we send a tech on site. They'll come out and load all our tools on your computers, including management of all the computers. We do all the software updates, all the Windows updates. We monitor for viruses. We monitor for ransomware. And they'll also providing Office 365 Basic for all the users. So the onboarding on the bottom that you see, that's for us sending a tech out to load our tools on all the computers.
Okay, and then, like you said, the monthly is for the hosting and is for general.
Yeah, there's two parts. There's the MSP monthly, and then there's the hosted user premium seats, and that's for the phones.
Okay, so in terms of emergency support, I don't really see a support structure where we have, either phone support, on-site support for when we have issues. Are there levels of support that we can expect, like you'll be out here, if there's a premium level where, you're out here in an hour, or there's a general basic level where, we're prioritized a little lower, and then it would be a per hour charge, or
Yeah, so
how does that work?
Yep, mostly 99% of everything can be done remotely unless you have some type of physical or hardware damage or something that goes bad. So obviously all contracted customers get priority on site. So if something does break, it is T&M, time and materials, for us to come out. But we come, usually we come out within the same day. Most of the time you are pretty close to us. So, we usually, we have many techs in our office. So, obviously if it's 5 o'clock, something breaks, we'll come out first thing in the morning, depending on what the problem is. But for the most part, we'll come out the same day, and it is time and materials for us to come out. But like I said, 99% of everything is done remotely.
Okay.
Probably the same question. What is the hourly or the time rate?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Oh, the hourly rate?
Yeah, for time and materials in terms of if a call is needed. Like if you're gonna spend an hour with us troubleshooting something, basically on support.
Yeah, so the on-site support for us to come out is $150 per hour. But all remote support is included. There's no additional for remote support.
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay, Sal, thank you.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Next on our IT list, we have EMA's Anti-Technology.
Hello, my name is Gabrielle Taylor, and I'm an account manager at Emazani Technologies. This is Deep, our project manager. We've been in business for 23 years. We are a women-owned business. We are reaching 30 million a year now.
Yep.
We are full service MSP, so we do firewall servers. We support them all. If you have them, we come in and we support them. If you need them installed, we also do that too. Our prices, you said not to talk about prices, so you have that there, right? Our structures across the board. We gave you guys a service order form for government. With every new service, you get $200 off. And I think that's probably about it. Do you have any? Our service level, we're like 30. We have our closest person near you is 30 minutes away. And we have businesses in about 8 different states and 4 different countries. And we're diverse. So everybody speaks a different language. Yeah. At least 3 to help, if that's helpful for any of the towns. We have Lafayette Township, Kearney, Weehawken. We do a lot of in Ohio. I'm a little bit nervous, so. We do a lot of schools too, townships, MUAs.
So just to clarify, kind of like the same questions that I just asked the other firm. So what I'm looking at, you've got 2 levels of service I'm looking at. I mean, you have a premium and you have a basic.
Yep.
And obviously basic's a little bit cheaper and what we get would be a little bit less. So then you have, I'm looking the setup fees for basic would be, and hopefully I'm reading this right, is roughly $1,400, and on the premium would be about $1,800.
Yeah.
Again, if I'm reading that.
And those
right.
are your monthly,
Those are the monthly
charges.
Yeah.
If
Okay,
we
that's
come
why I
in,
need to understand the.
yeah, the only thing that you would be paying for if we came in, you already have your firewall, you have your servers, and you don't want us to put anything in, like bring new equipment, which would be really cheap for the towns. It's only the cost of the agent, right? And that's hourly, and the hourly is there. And it shouldn't take more than 8 hours for your business to do it, for a day, to put all the agents on your desktops, your firewalls, and your servers. Now, if you wanted us to come in and do like a brand new firewall or server or something like that, then it's still the same cost. It's the hourly cost that we charge you. We do not charge towns and schools, because we understand in the state of New Jersey, it's the lowest, most responsible bidder, which is always good, but we're so good at our job that we can afford to do that, or my boss can. So, yeah.
Okay.
So the recurring expense is $1,371.
Yes, sir.
Per month.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was trying to glean from this. What was a one-time charge,
Yeah.
what was monthly, and then what was the support hourly?
And the support hourly is at $100 an hour. And
Right.
we put in there a block for you guys, and that's because on the basic, it's support. So say you called us and you said, hey, my computer's not working, but you're on basic, right? Which is $12 per user. And you're like, oh, my computer's not working, We have to go through steps, right? You have to have someone that we talk to that'll approve us to make that fix, and it's still at that basic hourly $100. If it's premium and we still knock down the prices for the towns and the schools, and you call us, it's covered. It's done. We do the work. You don't have to call somebody, like maybe you'll have someone in charge that you say, hey, this person, you need to speak to them directly before you make a fix, because we have a budget. And if there's a budget, we stick with that budget. And we also do fix. So if you wanted to see what the fix is, it's probably what's already posted there when I put, I think, 2 or 3 there, it would be that plus maybe an extra 150 or 200
Okay.
in a month. And it rolls over, it never dies. You keep it forever. So if you don't use it and it just rolls over, you can say, Gabby, stop that. It's rolling over, we're not using it.
Okay. I got it. I don't have any other questions.
Any questions from any members? Okay.
Okay, thank you.
And we appreciate all the professionals coming out and answering questions. We realize we're a small municipality, so a lot of these have been single applicants. But I think some of that represents being a small municipality, but I think some of it also represents the consistency of work that gets done here too with some of the professionals. And I think others respect that. So with that, though, we are going to go into executive session, consider these as contracts. We'll come back out and adopt the resolution when we do. You don't have a motion to enter executive session to discuss the contract?
I make a motion to enter into executive session.
Motion to enter public session?
I make a motion to enter into public session.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
We have a motion to introduce resolution 2025-15 professional services. I'll read it after.
I make a motion to adopt resolution 2025-15 for the professional services.
Second. It'll be a roll call vote, but I'll read it. So whereas the Township of Bethlehem has a need to acquire professional services as outlined below as fair and open contracts pursuant to the provisions of NJSA 19:44A-20.4 to 20.5. And whereas the CFO has determined and certified in writing that the value of the acquisition of each service will or may exceed $17,500. And whereas the anticipated term of these contracts is for 1 year and may be extended as approved by this governing body. And whereas the following agencies have completed a business entity disclosure certification, which certify that they have not made any reportable contributions to a political or a candidate committee in the Township of Bethlehem in the previous 1 year, and that the contract will prohibit the agency from making any political contributions through the term of the contract. And whereas sufficient funds are available in the 2025 temporary budget and will be made available in the 2025 municipal budget, the Township of Bethlehem as required in NJSC 5:30-5.4. Now therefore be resolved that the governing body of the Township of Bethlehem, County of Hunterdon, State of New Jersey, appoint the following professionals to provide professional services from January 1st, 2025 through December 31st of 2025. Beginning with John Drakewitz with the law firm of Gibbons PC is hereby retained as municipal bond counsel for the Township of Bethlehem for the year 2025. Michael Ogrodnik of the law firm Sawville Schalk is hereby retained as the municipal attorney for the Township of Bethlehem for the year 2025. Thomas Decker of Van Cleef Engineering is hereby retained as municipal engineer for the Township of Bethlehem for the year 2025. James Gimmel with the insurance brokerage firm of Brown Brown is hereby retained as the risk management consultant for the Township of Bethlehem for the year 2025. Robert Gimmel, sorry, my head. That's what I'm saying, I'm like, that's wrong. I used to call him Bob, so they said that's wrong. I went to Robert Gimmel. And then Robert Swisher with the firm of Suppley Clooney and Company is hereby retained as the municipal auditor for the Township of Bethlehem for the year 2025. Michael Davis of Hired Grohl Associates is hereby retained as the municipal planner for the Township of Bethlehem for the year 2025. Michelle Cresty with the law firm of Mason Cresty is hereby retained as the municipal court prosecutor for the Township of Bethlehem for 2025. Bill George with the law firm of Eric Bernstein Associates is hereby retained as the alternate municipal court prosecutor for the Township of Bethlehem for the year 2025. Mary Anadid with the law firm of Wilhelm and Roe Mercer is hereby retained as municipal court defender for the Township of Bethlehem for the year 2025. Currently no RFQs for the alternate municipal court public defender. Laura Rory is hereby retained as animal control official for the Township of Bethlehem for the year 2025. And Ina Zanti Technologies is hereby retained as the IT specialist for the Township of Bethlehem for the year 2025. A roll call vote, please.
Cotton,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yes.
Lindsay,
Yes.
Nelson,
Yes.
Muir.
I am yes for all except for Eames Anthony because I'm recusing myself because of a relationship with one of the principals of the business. Thank you, Carrie. Congratulations, everyone. Look forward to working with you through 2025. Those who we depend on a regular basis can return to the dais. Others, you're welcome to stay for the rest of the meeting, or you can go and enjoy the evening somewhere else.
Thank you again, everybody.
If you leave, it tells us how much you really like working with us.
What's that?
If you leave, it tells us how much you really like working with us.
I expect nothing but snide comments and everything else. Thank you again, everybody. Have a good night.
Good evening, everybody.
Good day.
Bye.
Reorganization is always a full agenda, so we will continue on. With appointments otherwise noted, all appointments are voted upon by the Township Committee. So I have a motion to adopt, well, you know, I'm gonna group some of these together. If that's acceptable for the legal and clerical standpoint. We have a motion to accept our CADV liaison with expiration term December 31st, 2025 as Styra Heisinger, with the alternate being vacant. The Affordable Housing Coordinator with expiration of term December 31st, 2025, Paul Muir, with the alternate the alternate being Christine Dispenza, also with expiration term December 31st, 2025. Clean Communities Coordinator with expiration term December 31st, 2025, Judy Nelson. Designated Person with expiration of term December 31st, 2025, Christine Dispenza. Deputy Municipal Clerk with expiration of term December 31st, 2025, Anita Weingart. Dog and Cat License Official expiration of term December 31st, 2025, Monica Chalet. Code Enforcement Official expiration of term December 31st, 2025, Sarah Nyes. Township Administrator expiration of term December 31st, 2025, Jennifer Mooney. Municipal Alliance Coordinator expiration of term December 31st, 2025, Paul Muir. And a motion to accept those.
I make a motion to accept all of those positions as stated.
I'll second it.
All in favor? Aye. Next are mayoral appointments to the Economic Development Committee. I'm not appointing anyone at this time. I will put out there that we would like to have an active committee again, if anybody's interested. The focus would be, I would say, some interpretation and work with the new land use element from 173. And then continuing to advocate for appropriate economic growth along 173. So we'll look for individuals who may step forward or hopefully appoint in the future. Can I have a motion to appoint municipal court administrator, expiration of term December 31st, 2025, Donna Sturridge?
I make a motion to appoint municipal court administrator Don Surdage.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mayoral appointment to the Environmental Commission with expiration of term December 31st, 2027, formerly held by Charlie Jackson, John Clutie. There's a mayoral appointment to the Environmental Commission with expiration of term December 31st, 2027, formerly held by Teresa Conover and Oliver Grimsdale. We appreciate them stepping forward and joining the Environmental Commission. Can I have a motion to approve Judy Nelson as the Green Team member, expiration of term December 31st, 2025?
I'll make a motion. Accept.
Second. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
I have a motion to appoint group home liaison, expiration of term December 31st, 2025, Robert Kenny.
I make a motion to appoint Robert Kenny, group home liaison.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
These next are appointments not to be voted upon. Statutory appointment to the Municipal Planning Board is class 1. As sitting mayor, that's myself, with an expiration of term December 31st, 2025. I'm not appointing my mayoral appointment from 2024. Mr. Alexander has decided not to continue in that role. I will contemplate a potential replacement. Mayoral appointment to the Municipal Planning Board is a class 2 member representing the Environmental Commission with expiration of term December 31st, 2025 is Jose Reyes. Our Township Committee appointment to the Municipal Planning Board is a class 3 expiration term December 31st, 2025 is Judy Nelson.
Need a motion and a second for that one.
Okay, so can I have a motion to appoint Ms. Nelson as the municipal planning board representative from the township committee?
I make a motion to appoint Mr. Nelson.
I'll second. All in favor? Aye. That's why Chris so diligently put a blue block that I chose to ignore.
Your colorblind.
Under mayoral appointment to municipal planning board, we have some renewals. So as a class 4 member, as vice chair with expiration term December 31st, 2028, Grace Ann Kelly. Mayoral appointment to the planning board, class 4, expiration term December 31st, 2027, Jose Maderos. Mayoral appointment to the municipal planning board, class 4, chair with expiration term December 31st, 2028, Ken Chalet. Mayoral appointment to the municipal planning board, alternate number 2, with expiration term December 31st, 2026, Steve DiLorenzo. Mayoral appointment to the municipal planning board, alternate number 3, expiration term December 31st, 2026, Daniel McDonnell. And there is an opening for a class 4 alternate if there is anyone interested. Municipal planning board recording secretary, may I have a motion to appoint Monica Chalet with an expiration of term December 31st, 2025.
I make a motion to appoint Monica Chalet as municipal planning board secretary.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
A mayoral appointment to the Muscanac River Management Council with expiration of term December 31st. With myself as the alternate number 1, Steve DiLorenzo, and alternate number 2, Judy Nelson. I'm going to put some of these together as well for a vote. Is it okay if we did all of the, I don't know if we've done this for a long time, but I just put the rest together because they're all township committee.
Yeah, the rest of them are township committee.
Yeah, so I'm gonna read through them, and then just ask for a motion to approve. The overseer of civil rights with the expiration term December 31st, 2025, Christine Dispenza. Office of Emergency Management, deputy, the expiration term December 31st, 2025, Ken Balcom. 911 coordinator, expiration term December 31st, 2025, Ken Balcom. Open Space Committee Chair with expiration term December 31st, 2025, John Jimenez. Pace Fund Commissioner, expiration term December 31st, 2025, Rich Cotton. Pace Deputy Fund Commissioner, expiration term December 31st, 2025, Paul Muir. Per text witness official, expiration term December 31st, 2025, Lola Bird. Per text witness alternate, expiration term December 31st, 2025, Van Cleef Engineering. I'm going to state that all of these are expiration of the remaining ones, December 31st, 2025. So I'm going to read the title and the name going forward. So I'm sure people are don't need to ever say the date over and over again. So with that, going back, Public Agency Compliance Officer, Christine Dispenza. Public Information Committee Chair, Christine Dispenza. Public Information Committee Governing Body Representative, Paul Muir. Public Information Committee, Judy Nelson. Public Information Committee, ex officio as the Township Attorney, Michael Ogrodnik. Public Works Supervisor, Jeff Lee. Recreation Commissioner, co-alternate, Richard Cotton. Recycling Coordinator, Jeff Lee. Recycling Committee and Hunter County SWAC Liaison, Jeff Lee. Recycling Committee, Hunter County SWAC Alternate, Paul Muir. Senior Citizen Coordinator, Robert Kenny. There is a Deputy Senior Coordinator, if anybody would like to join in that role. Municipal Zoning Officer, Sarah Nyes. Safety Advisory Committee Chair, Paul Lindsay. Safety Advisory Committee Vice Chair, Mark Merritt. Safety Advisory Committee, Judy Nelson. Safety Advisory Committee Deputy Secretary, Steve Cole. Health and Safety Coordinator, working with the Municipal Board of Health, Senior Citizens, Public Information and Emergency Services, Paul Lindsay. Health and Safety Alternate, Paul Muir. Personnel Technical Support Coordinator, working with the administrative staff, computer, hardware, software, personnel policy procedure manual, Judy Nelson. Personal Technical Support Alternate, Robert Kenny. Finance Coordinator, working with the Finance Office, Audit, Tax Lead and Sales, Tax Assessor, Tax Collector, Open Space, Preservation and Acquisition, Paul Muir. Finance Alternate, Judy Nelson. Roads Commissioner, working with the Department of Public Works, Municipal Building Maintenance, Community Building Maintenance, Recycling and Cleanup Days, Judy Nelson. Roads Deputy Commissioner, working with Department of Public Works, Maintenance, Municipal Building Maintenance, Community Building Maintenance, Recycling and Cleanup Days, Paul Lindsay Jr. Recreation Coordinator, working with the Recreation Commission, Heritage Park Maintenance, Heritage Park Rules, Regulations, Enforcement, and Playground Maintenance, Paul Lindsay Jr. Joint Professional Service Coordinator, working with municipal professionals, local board of education, regional board of education, municipal court. Paul Muir, Joint Professional Service Alternate, Robert Kenny. Municipal Planning Board, Land Use Coordinator, working with the Municipal Planning Board, Affordable Housing Representative, Environmental Commission, Zoning Officer. Master Plan Codification and Updated Municipal Zoning Map, Judy Nelson. Municipal Planning Board, Land Use Alternate, Rich Cotton. Island Council Coordinator, Judy Nelson. Island Council Alternate, Robert Kennedy. And a motion to accept all those roles with a term expiration of December 31st, 2025.
Make a motion to accept all those roles as stated with that expiration date.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next, we have resolutions. Sam, I'm going to a consent on some of these, and then we'll call for a few. So for consent, I have resolution 2025.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Designated cash management plan, authorizing investment of idle funds and fund transfer, designating official newspapers, tax collector resolution, tax assessor resolution, check authorization resolution, temporary budget for year 2025, regular meeting schedule of the governing body, appointment of public agency compliance officer, fiscal affairs, employment and personnel policy manual, tax and assessment searches, tonnage grant application for 2024, and authorizing tax assessor to file petitions or appeals with county board of taxation. Can I have a motion, please?
I make a motion to adopt resolutions 2025.1 through .14.
I'll second
All in favor?
Aye.
Can I have a motion to adopt 2025.16 broker services agreement?
I make a motion to adopt 2025.16 broker services agreement.
Second. Have a roll call, please.
Cotton,
Yes.
Lindsay,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yeah.
Nelson,
Yes.
Muir.
Yes. And the next two we'll group together as well for a resolution vote, 2025.17, establish petty cash fund, 2025.18, authorize signatures for the flexible spending account.
I make a motion to adopt resolutions 2025.17 and 18 as stated.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next is adopting resolution 2025.19, R&L payroll services contract.
Make a motion to adopt resolution 2025.19 for R&L payroll.
I'll second that.
Roll call vote, please.
Cotton,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yes.
Lindsay,
Yes.
Nelson,
Yes.
Muir.
Yes.
Thank you.
And 20 is just a resolution consent vote, 2025.20, authorizing contract with Hometown Press to publish the newsletter.
I make a motion to adopt resolution 2025.20 for Hometown Press.
Second. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
And then the last, will be roll call, 2025.21 PACE agreement.
Make a motion to adopt 2025.21 with the peace agreement.
Roll call, please.
Cotton,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yes.
Lindsay,
Yes.
Nelson,
Yes.
Muir.
Yes. Again, just for the record, so the ones that we ask for roll call are contracts with some funding responsibility. The Hometown Press for the newsletter is a contract, but there's no cost to the municipality. So it was a simple vote. There is no old business at the reorganization meeting, no new business presented this evening, so report of governing body members. Mr. Cotton, we start with you.
Nothing for me.
Okay, it's a good start. Mr. Kenny.
Nothing additional, just welcome, Mr. Cotton. Welcome back, Mr. Lindsay.
Thank you.
Congratulations to the mayor for that.
Mr. Lindsay.
Nothing, just looking forward to another year and moving forward and working together.
Excellent. Thank you. Ms. Nelson.
Again, nothing tonight, keep it simple, and congratulations to everybody on the committee.
Report of Township Administrator.
I just have one for animal licensing. Monica asked me to remind everyone that licenses are due by January 31st. If the rabies are not occurring through October 31st of the licensing year. There's a couple options that you can either have your vet send a letter saying they don't recommend vaccinating early. Or you can vaccinate your pet early, or you just wait until they're due and you'll just have to pay the late fees. And again, the fees have gone up. So,
Thank you for that. Board of Municipal Clerk.
Okay, pursuant to NJSA 26:8-17, I hereby appoint Anita Weingart, Deputy Clerk, as Deputy Municipal Registrar with a term expiration date of 12/31/2025. And I also appoint Ella Maleki Ruda, Municipal Clerk of Union Township, as alternate Deputy Municipal Registrar with a term expiration date of 12/31/2025. That's it.
Thank you. Report of Mayor, again, the Chair, congratulations, just to reiterate that once again, for those who have been reelected and joined the committee, and Judy as Deputy Mayor, thank you. And I'll be brief, but I think Bethlehem Township, we had a phenomenal operational year in 2024. Obviously, we faced some, I would say, individual and personal challenges with the loss of Carl Roth and Steve Keefe. But I think the fact that we continued on the way that we did is a testament to how we all work together, both our staff and those who are elected, and our professionals all stepped up to support each other. We have challenges in 2025, nothing hopefully like the loss of life, but we are looking at our affordable housing, which our planner will be working on and attorney. We continue on with stormwater, with some land use issues to address. And I think we're on a good path, finance plan as well, but those are some of our key spots that we need to be looking at in 2025. And again, I'm just I'm confident that we can address all of those based on the people that are sitting to the left and right of me. So thank you for that continued cooperation. We all work together, bring our skills and knowledge together to create the best solutions and answers for Bethlehem Township. Thank you. Then I have a motion to open for public comment.
Make a motion to open public comment.
Second. Favor?
Aye.
Well,
Jim Walden, 424 Charleston Road. Two things, Teresa was not reappointed to the Environmental Commission. She was one of the most active people on that commission.
she did not respond to the
I
request.
believe she emailed.
I
She
didn't get
said
it.
she did email.
I didn't get it.
There's
No,
still,
that's
there's
a
still,
shame.
there's still open spots.
So should she submit her,
I would say I
Whatever
email to both the
need.
clerk and myself.
Okay.
There's no question.
I mean, I'm speaking for her, but she literally was one of the most active.
I did ask, and I respect her knowledge and her participation, and I was disappointed when she was not.
I think she just got busy. That's my understanding. So hopefully she will apply because she was very useful and really good on the commission. I don't know the other two people at all, so we'll see. I know that one of the members hadn't come to one single meeting since I've been on it. Just saying. And I also want to let you know, I don't know if you know, Peter Berger passed away this December. I know that some of you would have not the most easiest time with him, but he really, really did care about the environment and the town. So he just was very passionate about his beliefs. And I think the town is really gonna miss him and his dedication to preserving the land in our township. So
Thank you for letting us know. Any other public comment? Anybody online? Motion to close public comment?
Make a motion to close public comment.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
There are no issues for executive session this evening. Have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second? Well, I guess we'll start with second together. Second. All in favor? Aye.